And we're going. Hello, John the Bohemian.
Hello.
Jack White, also known as the backup Dre Cologne. Vegetables, a clothing line that you and Michael LaRosa are starting. What is the premise of this?
I mean, I think me and Mike have a lot in common. I kind of just want to do something that we're interested in to have fun. It's got a lot of counterculture influence, Grateful Dead, everything that was going on during that time period.
This is the day I got cut.
Basically, it's kind of like a psychedelic Supreme almost, just something that's really basic. It's got t-shirts, hoodies, shorts, and shit like that.
Fire. Alright, so you are an accessory design major. Do you think that having that background for a year now has helped to promote and to come up with some ideas for vegetables?
I think it's given me the infrastructure to create better. I think that we've learned how to communicate with factories and communicate with distributors, and we learned a lot of places in the city that we can make ideas happen. I don't know if my designing has been altered or changed. I think just by practicing, you definitely get something out of that. So definitely something.
Cool. You had a project you were working on prior to Vegetables, Cult Electric. Is Vegetables now your new passion, or are you still working on Cult Electric as well?
Cult Electric is always the passion. Cult Electric, basically Vegetables. Cult Electric, something that I don't think I'll ever be done with it or ever
Because you have it tattooed on you.
Yeah, I got it tatted on me, so it's not something that I'm just gonna walk away from. But it's basically something that every idea that I've fantasized about getting it out and getting it made is Cult Electric, and Vegetables is kind of just something fun to do on the way to that. Something that can keep me. Basically, Cult Electric, how it's bad to be a perfectionist, I can't get out of that mode with that.
Yeah.
So Vegetables is just going to let me put something out constantly without worrying about it being perfect or it being something that will get misunderstood,
Yeah, definitely understand. So Vegetables is obviously coming out very soon. When is the release date, do you think? When will you actually be ready with everything, do you believe? Or is it hard to say right now?
It's hard to say right now because we got busted today for hopping turnstiles and just got set back $100 for a ticket. But the plan's been September 15th, which is 15 days. So hopefully within the next 15 days we can go from where we're at now to having some finished product to sell and distribute. We're only putting out a couple pieces, and the pieces we're putting out are hand dyed. So between the screen printing, hand dyeing, tagging, it's a lot. But we're optimistic. Yeah.
Cool. In regards to any other projects, are there other ideas that you've been working on? I see you're drawing something right now. Is that something that would be part of Vegetables in the near future or the very far future? And if so, what would be some of the accessories or other designs that you would come up with?
For accessories, I kind of just want to get weird with it. Things that you use every day but don't necessarily associate with a brand.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Supreme where it's too funky like fire extinguishers. Just things that seem practical but you wouldn't necessarily assume a brand would have that. So we want to get kind of weird with that. Ultimately, we want Vegetables to give back, so we want to partner up with a New York City homeless shelter and hope that we can put some of the proceeds to feeding people and just making sure people are living the best life they can given their circumstances. So
yeah.
Vegetables is really about just good energy. As far as shoes and stuff like that I'm doing in my major, it's kind of just how I segued into all this. It's not something that I'm making, or I've got no plans on making a real accessory line anytime soon. It's just something I'm kind of doing right now. But it definitely influences everything else I do, and definitely learn from it every day. It's just kind of good practice I got into the school for drawing shoes, so it's good practice to just try to do one every day. I'm kind of slacking recently.
Yeah. So living in the city for almost over a year, has that has that influenced you more into being creative, or do you think that you were just as creative as living back home on Long Island?
I think that I wanted it more when I was on Long Island. I think that once I got to the city initially, it kind of slowed me down in a way because it's like, all right, I'm here. I can kind of just enjoy the city because I've worked to get in here, you know. But now I gotta be in here if I want to do any work. Like on the Long Island, I can't do anything. It's just like so slow there, and there's just no culture going on. So when I'm in the city, it constantly motivates me to have like the best and most productive days that I can have, and kind of work at a stronger pace, you know.
Yeah. What else? What else? Do you? I don't even fucking know.
That's fair.
So how good are your ollies getting?
Dude, my ollies are prime.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
My ollies are fucking prime.
Alright, so aside from vegetables and other like projects, I know that you at one point wanted to switch over to Parsons. What was the deal with that?
I've been really into fashion design a lot, and like there's a lot of pieces I feel like I don't want to wear or can't wear, but I really like styling people and looking at different looks and stuff like that. So I like to be a part of that end of making things, and I just really get influenced by a lot of these great designers out in the field right now. So I just had this passion that I wanted to make clothes, and I don't know why I'm an accessory designer if I want to make clothes, you know, but it's kind of a fighting thing because I rather pivot out of accessory design than to transfer into a more competitive major. So I think that I'm probably going to stick it out here. But
are you doing all associates, or are you gonna go for the bachelor's as well?
Bachelor's. I might try to do a bachelor's in display and exhibit design, so just
that'd be heat.
Just more visuals, you know.
Weird.
Rather than accessory design.
Yeah, I was thinking that when I do my first gallery, that I would have like you guys set up a little pop-up veggies.
That's what we're trying to do, man. We're really trying to aim towards a pop-up shop within this year.
That'd be heat.
That's the plan. Just have to get enough inventory to stock that, you know.
Yeah. I definitely feel that. I think that if you do the homeless shelter like outreach kind of thing, I feel like that would definitely bring some attention to your name, and people would be willing to help promote that because it's like a good cause, and the pieces, from what I hear, are gonna be fucking insane. So
yes, sir. Definitely trying to get our name out there. Definitely trying to help people and make New York City a better place through our passions. And any
My favorite thing about South Park is one of them is like
alright.
That's it.
Well, there's 2 minutes left. Do you wanna? Obviously, I'm gonna put in your Instagram and everything. I'll tag vegetables, and your personal Instagram if you want. And is there just anything else you want to say to the people who might be watching in the next like minute 30 seconds that we have?
Support people. Try to make sure that you're doing something good every day. Put positive energy out there. If you're thinking too hard about trying to do something positive, then I don't know, just do something.
Alright. Well, this is the first interview on my channel that I will be posting. This is John the Bohemian, Jack White, as he is more commonly known as. Actually, that's not even true. You're more commonly known as John the Bohemian, which also doubles as his Instagram. There will be more videos coming up, probably in the near future, hopefully in the near future, with different characters, and maybe even more with John once Vegetables really pops off. Maybe his partner will get involved too, who knows. But until then, this has just been Kafar TV and our guest, John the Bohemian. Thanks for watching.